What's up, RH? How are you? Can you hear me? Keith, how are you tonight? Can you all hear me good? Yeah, okay, good. Perfect. How's everyone's night going? Joe Douglas, how are you this evening? Thank you for joining us. What's up? Nick Hendricks, Gravity Cheeseburger. How the hell are you, Spirit Level? What's up with you? I feel like Bigfoot wants to arm wrestle me back here. Every time I see it in the camera, I'm like, what's up, Truth Quest? Jen Cox, how are you? Jesse, how are you? 14 people, 7 likes. Come on, folks. Let's get those likes up. Dean, how are you? Jessica. There's Neck. How are you, brother? Julie, my weekend's been all right. Not bad. A little hot in here right now. What's up, Adam Hernandez? Sharon, happy 44th anniversary. I'm glad you were here with us to celebrate it. That's awesome. What's up, Caden? Haha, Spirit Level, that's awesome. Simone, how are you? Very well, thank you. It's RH, it's an anniversary. It's not her birthday. I know Bigfoot looks like he's gonna bitch slap me right in the back of the fucking noggin. What's up, Caden? Hey, Stacy. Pearl, how are you? He does. I every once in a while, out of the corner of my eye, I catch him spitting in his hand like he's gonna bitch slap me. But exactly, Stacy. Hey, Janie. He's gonna be like right on the ass cheeks. What's up, Troy? Monty, how are you? Thank you, Truth Quest. Appreciate that. Jane, I said hi before anyone said hi before them, and you have neglected to say hi back. Shame on you. I'm going to take your moderator level away from you. God damn it. What's up, Andy? Hey, Joe. Anastasia, how are you? Chicken Leg 71. And Jane still hasn't said hello to me. God damn it. What's going on, Jane? What's up, Nicola? Andy, how about the game tonight? Stacy Brooks, how are you? I said hi to you 3 different times. I don't think you heard it though. Animes. I know you do, Jane. I'm just pulling your leg. Any Dogman near Buffalo? Actually, Jessica Marie. I've heard a couple of different experiences in Buffalo, the Buffalo region, out by Syracuse. But here's the thing: they can be anywhere. They travel. They don't just like stay in one location. Probably the best way of putting it would be, in my understanding of things. What's up, David Thompson? Would be that almost like Native American, really kind of just set up where the food is, where the water is, where, good shelter is and stuff like that. JD, how are you? Grego, BC, Canada. Andy Davis, did you catch any of the game tonight? Boy, oh boy, did Arizona smoke the boots off of the Dodgers this evening. Mega, well, upstaters call Syracuse Western New York, not Central New York. You might call it Central, but if you look at the map, it's definitely not centered. What's up, No Cap? Thank you, Stacy Brooks. Haha, they did get whooped bad. They got spanked like a 5-year-old playing with fucking matches. And let me tell you something. It didn't feel good. It was almost like the finger was like this while the spanking happened. We call you upstaters Canadians. Damn right you do, No Cap. No, I don't like pootang or whatever that shit is called. What is that stuff? Pootang. What the fuck is that gross stuff called? Poutine. Yeah. No cheese, french fries, and gravy. That's like, god dang. My daughter loves it. Little Belle loves that shit. She'll eat it all day long. She even eats it from Kentucky Fried Chicken, for God's sakes. Jim, I honestly don't know. And honestly, guys, if there ever was an update on Victor, I will be the first to announce it. So by me not even saying it means I don't know, to be honest with you guys. I wish I did. I thought by talking about him this week and putting a couple of uploads about him that he might hear it. I don't know. Definitely prayers for Israel. Definitely, Kathy. Prayers for the whole world, because the world's just in we're in a whole bunch of, BS. And man, I just wish the world was less fighting, more exploring, and just, really hanging out, listening to music, hanging out on Dogman with us, Saturday Nightmares with Jeff Nadolny and you guys. The world would be great. No fighting. Love under one God. That's it. That's all we need. That's all we need. Love. That's right, Anastasia. Damn straight. You guys like Smashing Pumpkins? Anybody here like the Smashing Pumpkins? Andy Davis. All right, I will get in line with that. Their best album. I've been a huge fan of the Pumpkins since I was, a teenager. Their best album is The Infinite Sadness, Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness. Hang on one second. I'm back. Look at this. Look at this thing, would you? So I just got to show you this because I'm super friggin' excited about it. I have been trying to hunt this down forever. Now, this is the box set of the Melancholy and Infinite Sadness. But for those of you who do like the Pumpkins, the original album was 2 CDs. Look at all the songs on this. Would you look at that? Holy moly. And it came with like this sick ass. Look how cool that is. I'm doing well, Quinn. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that because, yeah, absolutely no cap. You know, Billy Corgan was a freaking musical genius. Now he owns, what does he own? NWO. Um, the only thing that sucks is that they canned Darcy, the bass player, who I had the biggest crush on. She had a Grover t-shirt, and I actually bought the Grover t-shirt because she had one, and I felt like I would be closer to her if I had that shirt. Good stuff, Neck. Good stuff. I hope your day was well too, Neck. Hardeth, how are you? Yes, yes. He doesn't talk about it, Robert. He does not talk about it. Like, no one has ever heard the entire story. Billy Corgan has had a cryptid experience, and supposedly he wrote it in a book. But I can't find the book. I can't find anything that where it is. He won't say what book. He won't say it's supposed to be like an autobiography, but I don't even know if it came out. Yeah, he's never shared the entire story though, Robert. He will not share it for some reason. He'll share like a good portion of it, but I'm about to bury some Fort Scott munitions in the backyard. Good stuff, Mega. Good stuff. I'm glad you got some Fort Scotts. Ooh, what the hell? Guys, you ever have that happen? Like, I have this, like, I hear this, like, weird humming just out of this ear. What's up, Rafe? How are you? Jeff, is chat replaying not working anymore? I'm reading you, RH. Now it's gone. Yeah, tendinitis. Tendinitis. Yep. Absolutely. Close your eyes. Does Jeff sound like Ashton Kutcher? I wish I looked like him. Damn. I wish I was him and have all that money. Holy shit. And I'd be married to Jackie. Just kidding. I don't want to be him. I'm happy I'm me. I'm happy I'm me because I'm with you guys. Where are you, Robert? Underground bass vibrations. Very true, Simone. Very true. What's up, Randy? No, it was more or less like a dull, like, ooh, like that. Makes me want to pop my ears. Madison, New York. Madison, New York. Is Madison in no. Yeah, is that Hamilton County? Hey, Fire, how are you? Larry, what's going on, brother? Hope your night is well. Jen Ray, I got some really good encounters for y'all tonight. Hey, Jeff, did you get the government text notification on the 4th? Yeah, I did. You know, and I wanted to say, oh, near Colgate. Yeah, I know right where Colgate is. I wanted to say something because like everybody, there was like a huge conspiracy about it, right? And you know, people were like, the dogmen are going to come out. The people that have vaccinated are going to turn into zombies. And I just honestly was like, I don't think anything's going to happen. I just think, you know, absolutely, Mega. Absolutely. You know, even out where you are, if you're out by the Cuse, Salve and all that area is beautiful. All, you know, actually, Neck traveled across the whole state of New York and loved it. Kind of have a working therapy on cryptids. I'm going to send it to you. Yeah, please send it, Larry. Please do. I have a very similar. Alan Howell, how are you? Yes, the little girl was found. Nez Lover, I don't think I said hi to you, but how are you? What's up, Christopher? And that's another thing I really want, before we get into encounters and stuff, a few people with that upload were like, I got a couple of different emails from people ripping me apart, saying that I covered the story because I'm a scumbag, and how dare I say that she was attacked by a dogman, and this and that. And I flat out put it, hey, I never said she was attacked by a dogman. I never said she was attacked by a Bigfoot. I said that hopefully she ran into the woods chasing a bunny and got lost. I said, but I never once said anything about what happened to her. I said, this is what happened to me and where it happened. But, you know, it just, people are real ass nuts. Dean Ferguson, no Nightmare Hall stories. I wish I did. I honestly wish I did. Anna, how are you? Thank you for joining us. Information about the kidnapper. He lives in Milton, New York, which is just outside of Saratoga Springs, which is like 15 minutes south of me. He's got a criminal record. His brother was arrested and released for taking pictures of little kids a few weeks prior. Just a real scumbag. And honestly, when the SWAT team busted in, he was living in a camper behind his mom's house. And when the SWAT team busted in, they should have grabbed the little girl, right? And then fucking shut the door and just lit the whole fucking trailer right up. Who would have cared? Who would have missed him? And if the mom came out, bah, done. I didn't say that. I did say that. Firewolf, I think he just said Easton because that's where he's from. What's up, Lizzie? How are you this evening? Thank you for joining us. What's up, Bob P? But I'm so thankful when I literally had taken a couple of pictures of the state police walking down the pole lines. And Gravity Cheeseburger, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so fucking much, Gravity. I know how much you love when I curse. For some reason you do. But when they made the announcement that they had found her, I had tears in my eyes. Like, and then Belle came out of her room and she saw that I was crying. But I had a smile. And she goes, they found her, didn't they, Daddy? And I'm like, yeah, they did. And it was such a warming, 48 hours almost on the dot, you know? I'm a little bent. He will, Sharon. He'll definitely, especially in New York, because he'll probably go to Greenhaven first. And they will literally widen his butthole out real good there. And then they'll send him up north and they'll probably fist fuck him. What's up, Janie? Thank you so much. God, man, thank you. I love you, Janie. I love all of you guys. Lee Hughes, how are you? Pyro Bob's in the house. No shit. How are you, Pyro Bob? Pyro Bob's from Australia. I shared his experience. He's a badass. That dude travels around in a, what do they call him? They call him, it's a camper, not a Lowry, but not a dinghy. It's a weird name. Pyro Bob, what do you travel around in? Nope, not a Lowry, but a And I'll get back to you, Caden. I'll get back to you. Not a Winnebago, but it's a different name for a Winnebago. It's a caravan. Damn right, Derek. Derek Davis, thank you very much. What's up, Aaron? How are you? So, how do I know that stuff, Caden? Well, I practice. No, I'm just kidding. Where the hell are my good encounters? Oh, what's this one? Ah, here we go. The Mystery Machine. Did you get the shirt? Did you get the shirt? Dina Russo. The shirt, the yellow shirt? Was that you that sent me the shirt, Dina? Because I got a shirt randomly this week sometime, and it was a yellow shirt. Thin, very thin, nice shirt. Okay, thank you. But there was no letter. There was nothing in the thing. I'm like, where did this come from? Haha. Gooseneck Caravan. Pyro Bob, you amazing. You are amazing. Did you ever read my encounter, or did I miss it? I did read your encounter. I honestly don't know. I don't remember when. I remember reading it probably a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. Giant Slayer. I love that flashlight. I have blinded everybody in my house with it, Liz. And they don't love it either. I love it. They don't love it because I blinded the cat. I blinded both my daughter's boyfriend. I just have fun with it. I just like blinding people. All right. I got a couple of pretty good encounters for this evening. Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a douche. Why do they put douche in that song anyway? Like, what the fuck is wrong with what? Wrapped up like a douche? Since when do douches wrap up? Like, what the fuck? Mindy Meeks, Dogman. As far as I know, Dogman used Taylor as like kind of like a highway they like to travel through. Other than that, honestly, I don't. I mean, chances are someday there'll be none. Chances are there'll be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Chaga Bear, how are you? Was it deuce or douche? We got to look this up. Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a deuce. God damn it, it is deuce. I like douche better, and I'll fucking say douche all the time. God damn it, you ruined the song for me. BN. Shame on you. It's douche. And it's gonna stay douche, and we all know it's douche, and it's a goddamn Mandela effect. Because it's been douche all my life. Now it's deuce. Haha! Mandela effect, baby. Oh, I'm in a rare fucking form tonight. All right. A couple of years ago, I was volunteering to help out at a store way out of my itinerary. I usually commute from Hartford, Connecticut area to Springfield, Mass for work. But the store in our chain needed help, and I felt like an adventure away from my norm. The store was a bit further than anticipated, and after a blah day, I set out for home. Problem is, it was October and the sun was gone by 8 p.m. A full moon to boot. The road home runs by a state forest with a little illumination for drivers. I generally don't like driving at night. I can't see very well. Because of this, I like using my high beams. After 45 minutes of driving in darkness with barely any streetlights, the full moon lighting the areas of my high beams, I was already apprehensive. No cars on the road but mine. Ugh. Slowly driving because I'm afraid of some dead man's curve or something. I saw a dead deer. I just drove around it, and the smell was pretty bad. And just as the smell drifted out of my car, which was pretty distracting, something was in front of me on the passenger side running. It ran on two legs, but had a gait that made it look like it was on all fours at times. It was human-like in skin color, but had almost a hunched, spiny back and a bald head. As soon as I got close enough, it veered sharply into the woods. I did not stop or look in the rearview mirror. I just got sick to my stomach and kept driving. I told my wife about the encounter and went to bed. I decided never to take that route again. This thing was maybe 5 feet tall. I say that way because this thing was only 5 feet tall. I say it that way only because of what eyes could figure it be. Whatever. It was human-shaped and skinny, gangly almost. I'm not about to go and look for this thing. It was in Berkshire County, Massachusetts. The thing wasn't running at high speed, just like it was trying to duck for cover. I looked up crawler humanoid and the descriptions were similar, but who knows what it really could have been. Thankfully, I only saw it for 30 seconds. That's more than I care to ever see it again. What's up, Gina? How are you? Jane knows this. Jane probably knows this route. I know the route that they're talking about, actually. Going out towards Connecticut and Springfield. How about you, Janie? What's up, Ray Fever? Yeah, I will. Has anybody gotten any yet? It's horse shit that YouTube does that. Yeah, RH. You know what? If I'm reading an encounter, how am I supposed to, click a button? I think it's funny when people you don't even know how hard this is to run a channel. Jeff had a crazy idea. Wanted to know what you think of it. Dogman controlled by pilots, like the movie Avatar. That's pretty interesting, Daniel. That's pretty interesting. JM, baseball, Dodgers. That's about it. I used to like. What are you sorry for, Rafe? You didn't do anything wrong. They're not giving me a chance to skip them, actually. So I apologize. What's up, Tiger Cat 73? They used to YouTube been blocking my comments yesterday. Time to move to Rumble. I'm not moving to Rumble. Rumble's only going to be around for like a couple of years. YouTube will be around forever. And honestly, honestly, YouTube will be around for longer than Rumble, TikTok. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. I apologize, guys. YouTube keeps flagging my comments. What do you mean they keep flagging you? What's up, Jay? Any news on the so-called bear attacks in Canada? Not anything other than what I shared the other day, yesterday. Send somebody and pull new beavers. Jeff, my boy. What's up? Nah, you're not too late, Dominic. You're 30 minutes in. Yeah, definitely a clear cover up. Definitely. Donna Harmon, holy shit. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I love you, Donna. I love all of you. I love you all. The best comment Ozzy Osbourne ever made. I love you all. YouTube and Facebook have been deleting my stuff. Shame on them. Why would they delete your stuff, Janie? Algorithms remove comments when it's the truth. Yes. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Thank you, Gravity Cheeseburger. All right, here we go. I've never really been into the cryptid community, but these last few days, I've looked into everything to find out what I saw because I saw something in the woods a few days ago. The conclusion, it may have been a crawler based on its appearance, movement, and sounds that it made. This is a description of the situation and sighting. On September 7th, 2021, I was walking alone in the woods at around 7 p.m. It was at the Tittabawassee Nature Reserve in Michigan. I go there often to observe the nocturnal wildlife, though I got in one hell of a lot more than I bargained for. I had strayed some 20 yards from the trail with only a flashlight. My whole family knew where I was going. There were dead, dried leaves on the ground, which made loud crunches as I went. I believed it would scare any animals away when I was setting up my base for the night. I was lying down in my tent when I heard a human-like scream, but I realized something was off. It didn't sound exactly human, warbled in some kind of weird way. So I grabbed my hunting knife, unzipped my tent flap, and crawled out with my flashlight and scanning the area. The screaming stopped, replaced with a high-pitched, almost squirrel-like chattering. My light found two bright red eyes, even brighter than a deer in the light. It appeared maybe 100 feet away. It slowly approached. I was out here observing animals, and I was still slightly clouded-minded from sleeping. So as I got close, it started screaming again. It wasn't the same scream, though. It was primal. I stopped, but the creature came towards me into the beam of light, moving like a spider. It was stick-thin, pale, with no ears, no nose, blank eye sockets, and a very thin mouth. It seemed to be about 8 feet tall, but like I said, it was moving like a spider, so it was very hard to tell. I screamed, and it moved away incredibly, impossibly fast. I ran into my tent and stayed awake all night, and I didn't hear anything else. Fuck that. Can you imagine? Can you just imagine how crazy that would be? You're camping, relaxing. You hear this. What'd you do? Haha, no, thank you. Screaming like a banshee. Banshees are more like ghosts, though. This thing was walking. Yeah, definitely a crawler. Banshees, I've heard some really crazy banshee stories, though. And I don't know if, I mean, we've all encountered like a spirit. I'm sure we've all had some kind of really crazy experience. Rhonda Wolf, how are you? But imagine encountering a banshee, like based on what we know of them, they float, they scream, they fucking, no thank you, no thank you. I have a Yamaha Banshee. I had a TRX 250R bored out through a 300. It would keep up with a Banshee. working on a nursing home. You're screaming. Ooh, that's crazy. I've heard stories like that, actually, Joe Michaela. What's up, Dogman UK, man? How are you? Ailzilla, son. How are you? Thank you, Sharon. Thank you. I don't know. I mean, you hear a lot of weird. Dogman UK, man, lives in the UK, obviously. What's up, Sandhoff? How are you? My husband's from, and he said he heard it. Ah, that's crazy. Banshee screams. That's what we're talking about. Banshees are nothing. I would not want to mess with a banshee. Unless she's hot. If she was hot, hell yeah. Virus do not open. Yeah, I actually I covered that story 3 months ago, brother or sister. I don't know. Your name's not descriptionatory, but yeah, I did. I covered that 7-foot alien, dubbed the face peeler, about 3 months ago. But thank you for bringing that up. The crazy story. And it was crazy because it happened right after that kid from New Mexico. And then bam, that happened. Oh, likely cut your ringer off. William Menendez, how are you? Susie Smith, how are you? Navajo Res, but it came across. Ooh, that's crazy, Susie. Damn, that's scary. I don't know if you'd be interested in typing that out for me, but I'd love to read that encounter on the channel sometime. No, she wasn't. Ha! He says he ran faster than Usain Bolt. Ha! Maybe mermaids of the sea. Yeah, but mermaids, and what are the sirens? They call in the sailors. Banshees just scream. They're like, "Fuck you!" No, thank you. Lori Rounds, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm in a really good mood tonight. I don't know why. I just felt like I was in. I'll tell you why I'm in a good mood. I'll tell you exactly why. Because I recorded all day long, and I actually got like 2 hours of time to sit down and relax and enjoy like time to myself. So I was, I don't have to record after I do the live stream. So I'm pretty happy. Yeah, Aramic. Yeah, exactly. Well, I said that because someone had said, you probably didn't see their comment, Aramic. They said they think that mermaids are like the banshee of the sea. Yeah, that's, I mean, evidently people do know that mermaids are sea-based and banshees are land-based, but thank you. Incubus and succubuses. Yes, call out the name of Jesus. Absolutely right. Tiger Cat 73. All are ex-wives. Yeah, absolutely. They are both horrific. I don't know which would be worse. They say that. Did you see that dude walk by? You see him? They say that sirens differ from mermaids, though. I don't know. But if I ever saw like a mermaid and it screamed at me and had this fucked up looking face and didn't look like Daryl Hannah, I don't know what I would do. I'd probably shit. They bring doom, both of them. Absolutely. I don't like monsters. I don't like, and I have like, that's all I read is crazy stories, and I don't know why. But I honestly am more afraid of mermaids because I don't like water. That's one of my biggest fears. I don't like the ocean. I like the ocean. I like the smell of the salt water. But I don't like going in the ocean. I don't like going in the rivers. I don't like going in lakes. Pools, okay, but I don't like water where there's other animals living and they could bite me. Fuck that. Dale saw him. But that's why people drown. Very, very true. Very true. Buy a drink. Yeah, I don't like anything. I don't like monsters. I don't like clowns. My daughter, my Belle, my little one, she is afraid of height disadvantaged people. Isabel, she doesn't like clowns, and she doesn't like height disadvantaged people. I'm like, why? She's like, they freak me out. I'm like, how does a height disadvantaged person freak you out? She's like, because they're smaller than me. Huh. Tiny humanoids. No, I'm talking about midgets. But yes, tiny humanoids are definitely real. There was a video that I saw the other day. I've got to put it on the channel. This guy had been in his field and he had taken a couple of, he was doing a video, but he had taken a couple of stills with his camera. And he caught what appeared to be a little person in the grass. It was real weird. DZ, I love bathtubs. I don't like rivers, lakes, ponds, oceans. And I'll tell you why, because one for rivers is because or lakes, Brant Lake, where Tom Messick disappeared. I was a young kid and I was swimming and I opened my eyes and I saw a fish go by me and it freaked me out. And then when I was swimming in the ocean, something touched my leg and it felt like a very big fish. And I peed and I got the hell out of there. What's up, Tyler Marshall? How are you? Small people, fast hands. These soda cans would be perfect for height disadvantaged people. Honey Badger 83, how are you? What a great gun and a marvelous animal a honey badger is. Honey badgers are the coolest animal, and the honey badger is a wonderful gun. Robert, honestly, I saw in 94, I had my experience. And to be honest with you, if I didn't have my own experience, I'd have a hard time buying it too. But because I did, I honestly, man, they freak me out. Tastes like stale bubble gum. Levi, how are you? This is a good one right here. This is for all my United Kingdom folk. I got bumped in the leg by a shark. You know, Mother Wolf, I was in Florida. I was in New Smyrna where there's shark attacks in New Smyrna, Florida. And yeah, I don't know if it was a shark, if it was a siren, a mermaid, or if it was a hot chick just swimming underwater looking for some what rhymes with chick, but who knows? I'm just teasing. The little person I saw was maybe a foot tall wearing clothes. It was terrifying. Virus, that's the dude that took the picture. It looked like it was a girl and it had a jacket on. It was very strange. No, Dr. Pepper. No Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper's yucky. Cherry Coke. Only Coke products. What's up, Daddy Dom? I want to see a Dogman only to believe it 100%. Well, I hope that when you do, you're in a vehicle and you're able to get out of there. New Smyrna is where I had my Bigfoot encounter. Would you mind typing that out, Mother Wolf, so I could share it on the channel? I'd love to. New Smyrna is a very creepy place. We talked about being on Suboxone. Had any reactions to it? Nick Hendricks, no, I have not. I've been on it for 7 years. I've been sober for 7 years. April 24th was my first P test clean. And I've been on that. I've been on the Suboxone program since, and I've had no issues. But if you are, maybe talk to your doctor and go to Subutex, Nick, to be honest with you. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I was introduced to, I had a real asshole of an uncle that introduced me to, pain medication at a very young age. I was 17, 18 years old when he introduced me to hydrocodone. And it's just been, it was a shit show for years and years and years. So I'm tapering on methadone. I'm at 13 milligrams now. Stacey Brooks, congratulations. Stick with it. It's well worth it. I don't drink. I don't do anything. I don't smoke weed. I can't do anything. I know where it'll bring me, you know. And that's another thing is they put me on it and I had severe leg swelling and my joints swelled up. You might want to talk to your doctor on that one, Nick, to be dead honest with you. I don't know why you'd have, it might be the buprenorphine, but I don't know. To be honest, I'm not a doctor and I don't want to say any more. Just talk to your doctor, please. Exactly, Tiger Cat. Exactly. Oh, I'm going to skip it. I'm going to skip the ad. Skipping the ads. Bam, skip the ads for you, RH. Ha ha, RH. Yeah, but you know, but here's my thing is through the years of doing this channel and talking to people, and I'm not breaking anonymity or anything, and I'm not going to expose anybody, but I've talked to a lot of people, obviously, and it seems like a lot of folk that have had addiction issues or have had like mental health issues like depression. I suffer from depression too. Have had encounters, and I really honestly think that that's a huge draw in for cryptids and the paranormal to be attracted to us. You know what I mean? Big Gun. We've talked about crawlers. We've talked about everything so far. I'm not an alcoholic. I'm a drunk. Alcoholics go to meetings. That's just got here, mate. Any news on the book coming out? Nothing as of yet, my friend. Nothing, Silver Fox. I apologize. Thank you, DZ. Thank you. I appreciate that. A simple exercise. Truth Quest, I'd love to hear it because my depression is terrible. I have nothing to be depressed about. And I sat here this week, like, just not doing well. No on foot through a scope mounted on a 458 or Marlin. 458 SOCOM or WinMag. I have a SOCOM 458 actually built and sent to me by Tony Ramore, the creator of the gun. I have a UFO encounter and one unclean spirit encounter. Adam Condon, I'd love to hear them. If you don't mind typing them, please. Joys of going to VA. Yeah. What's up? Did you see it? Any Dogman hotspots in New York? I'd say the Adirondacks just because. Venlafaxine. Yeah, I was on Venlafaxine for a while. That really messed me up. Anxiety. What's up, John Sumner? How are you? All right, let's get into some encounters real quick, and then we'll get back to talking. Tell us more about your 458. Haha, Mark. Tony Remore sent it to me. I did a couple ads for him, and he sent me a 458 complete upper, which I just put it on a Stag AR-15 lower. I'm going to tell you this experience. My son has never put it out there publicly, nor has my partner or ex-partner. I was not there that night, but this is what they told me why they came back home. My ex-partner was a security guard for a golf course in Woodmill Lane in Southampton, Hampshire, United Kingdom. He was on his usual shift that night. Not too much happened down there, so my son had joined him for a work night. They also had 2 security-trained dogs with them. Both dogs will attack on command. They were patrolling the area, just walking the course with the dogs on the lead. They both said they did hear noises in the woodline. Presuming it was a deer or another animal, they ignored it and continued to walk and patrol the area. As they were passing one particular clump of brush, the dogs started to go mad. They were both barking and snapping and pulling on the leads and running as close to the brush as the leads would allow. At which point, something they cannot describe made a horrible howling screech and set off running toward the woodline. The dogs strained hard. My ex-partner dropped the leads and the dogs were in hot pursuit. As the dogs got into the woods, the trees, they couldn't be seen. Then there was a yelp, and both dogs ran back the way they had come, heading straight for my ex-partner. One of the dogs was clearly injured and limping very badly. As they were seeing the dogs and checking them over into the woods, they heard a splash in the stream, as if whatever it was the dogs chased had jumped into the water. When I asked what it looked like, they both described a creature 6.5 to 7 feet tall in height. It was really hairy, dirty, unkempt. They have really only ever told very close friends up until this day. My son is fully grown now, and we were together the other day, and that night the incident was mentioned again. And I remember at the time how my son looked when they came home. He was white as a ghost and quite ill-looking. It was at least a week before the dogs would return to the area, and they were shaken up quite badly. My son has never returned to that golf club or the area again. Yeah, to me it sounds like Dogman. Thank you, Rhonda Wolf. Absolutely, Elvis. We are in a spiritual war. Yep. Yeah, I don't really like when they mess up dogs, dude. Lovely Sweets, how are you? How would you find out? Where do you live? And I can maybe help you out. You give me like a fairly fair location. Wolf experience. I bought a lower from them and have. You bought Nick Hendricks. You bought it from in Detroit. Okay, Nick, you bought it from Tony Remore. Detroit. There's been numerous. To be honest with you, Lovely Sweets. There's been numerous. Thank you, Elvis Rodriguez. Thank you. Oh, Bear Creek Arsenal. Okay. So Lovely Sweets. There's been numerous kind of flying cryptid experiences in Detroit, Michigan. Spotted around the airports. There's been a couple of Bigfoot experiences. I've only heard of one Dogman experience around the outer regions of Detroit. I'd say, to be honest with you, be careful. Crawlers, obviously, they can go in the cities and stuff. There's been Dogman and Bigfoot encounters in cities too. So not so much that I know in Detroit, but like I said, I've heard of encounters in St. Louis, so right in the heart. Did you say you were on methadone or you were reading a comment? I was reading a comment. Did you see it? I'm on the Suboxone program. Yofen Corner got me up. Really, Sharon Williams. Wow. Can you give a shout out to my dog, Bella? Okay, hang on. Bella! Bella! Hi, baby girl. What are you doing, Bella? Bella! Did she respond? Bella, a little baby girl. I'm waiting for spirit level 333 to say she responded. I truly believe there's a portal near my home because of all the encounters that happen on my street. That's very true, lovely sweets. There could very well be. Very well be. Yup, happy dog. That's awesome. Melody Page, how are you? Bella, little baby. That's so freaking funny. I freaking love this. Man, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys make my freaking week. I really get depressed all week, and then Saturday comes and I'm not depressed for some reason. Absolutely, Tiger. Mark, thank you. Thank you. East Wolf, what's up? How are you? Yeah, week is too long. I can't. We're gonna be doing the live stream on Halloween. 4570 government is a great gun. Great gun. Oh, Stacy, that's nice. Thank you. I enjoy spending time with you. I wonder where Tigger is. Hang on, let me open the door. Let me see if I get Tigger come in. Boy! Boy! Come on. He'll come. Jeff, I'm in. I'll be here. I saw you, Liz. I said hi. Did you not hear me say hi? I'm so glad that you're back here today. I missed you. We all missed you, actually. Andy Davis kept asking, where's Liz? Where's Liz? I'm so glad that we're all here. 458 SOCOM. Oh, I missed what Mark said. Hang on. Mark, I wonder if a 458 would be easy to stop a Dogman. I'd say yeah. I'd say yeah, because they can stop a car. So maybe. Andy Davis, you were asking about Liz, remember? Like 2 weeks ago. Where's Liz? We missed you, Liz. I mean, Mark, you could probably just ragtag the son of a bitch right in the chest and it'd be done. Ooh, a Kelpie. Salty Rant, what's going on? Buddy! Come on, buddy. Fat little bastard. I want a cat. Tried to get your attention earlier, you cane man. What's up, Tracy? How are you? I had a humming my ear earlier too, Debbie. That's crazy. See him? Did you see him? Crackheads. Crackheads. Liz, how did I not know that? And guess who just came in? Buddy. Buddy. Come here. Oh, buddy. Buddy's here. Let me raise the chair up. What doing? Don't get down, you fucker. Come here. Everybody wants to say hi, buddy. Say hi to everybody. Oh, there he is. There he is. There's the buddy. We're the only Dogman channel to have a Maine Coon cat as its mascot. The buddy. He's a good boy. You want a piece of paper to lay on, bud? There you go. Thank you, guys. He's my boy. He weighs like 41 pounds. He looks better than he smells because he doesn't like to clean his nut sack, so he's pretty stinky sometimes. What's up, LG Gates? How are you? He has murder mittens. Murder mittens. They are fucking huge too. He just growled because someone shut the door. Buddy, we're doing. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. All right, dude, I got a good one for y'all now. What's up, Red Cardinal? How are you? Nothing new on New Mexico. I haven't been able to speak to them. I sent a text to Junior, but haven't gotten anything. Yeah, he likes paper. He likes laying on paper. He's trying to get out though because he wants to see what's going on. Go on. Go. All right. Yeah, someone asked about Victor. If there was, honestly, I don't know what's going on with Vic, but I hope that he comes back soon. I thought that he would come and reach out, but he didn't. But does it rat, Jeff? I don't know what that means, Dale. All right, so what's up, Big John? How are you? What's the Bigfoot near? No, that is from Mr. Shackleneck. It is a Bigfoot. Yeah, me too, Liz. Me too. All right, so this one is going to be pretty good. And it's going to be long. So I hope that you guys enjoy it. You have a Maine Coon. I have a Ragdoll. Oh, Ragdolls are cute. I'm glad that you caught the show with me, John. Thank you for joining us. This is going to be a longer experience. 203 people, 110 likes. Let's get the likes up, guys. I wonder if 93 of them are trolling me. 93 of them are trolling me, I bet you. Just kidding. Aw, that's cute. All right, here we go. My dad's side of the family is Appalachian mountain folk from North Carolina, all great storytellers. I grew up listening to tales of witches in the mountains and magical things they'd experience. Now, when I was young, my dad would cut my hair. He'd scoop it up and then go over to the woods. I never questioned why this was until one day, my youngest brother got his first haircut. As usual, when my dad was done, he'd scoop up the hair like he always did. My grandpa was there at the time, and he would say, "Make sure you bury it." Dad nodded and went out into the woods. I asked about it, and my grandfather said that witches can use your hair to cast spells on you. He said that you've got to go out where no one can see you, dig a hole and bury it. Otherwise, the witches will use it to curse you. My grandfather was surprised that my dad never explained how to tell if a witch made a curse out of your hair. He explained that witches can put spells on bits of human hair to make a person sick or to make them do things occasionally. This will result in a hairball. He described it as being a big tangled wad of hair that just appears from thin air wherever you are. It sounds crazy, I know, but Grandpa called my older cousin over to stay with us one time. He says to my cousin to tell this young lad about the first time you found your hairball. He says that one morning, when he was having breakfast at the breakfast table talking to his brother, they were sitting there across from each other when a big wad of hair materialized out of thin air. They watched it appear right in front of their eyes as it floated over like a tumbleweed toward my cousin. He jumped out of his chair. "Those witch balls can burn your skin," he told me. He grabbed a pair of tongs and plucked it out of the air, careful not to touch it. He tossed it into the fire. I asked him if anything ever happened after that, and he said no. I asked if he had ever been burned by one of the hairballs, and he said no, but one of his friends had apparently been. His friend was on his farm one day when he heard cows in the woods. He was thinking that one of his cows escaped and went over to grab it. He followed the sound until he came to a small clearing, and there was no cow. Then a bunch of witch balls appeared and encircled him. He knew what they were immediately and took off running. He ran into a few more on his way out, and the next day his face, arms, and neck were covered in big burns. Grandpa told me to be careful about my hair after that, and from then onward I always made sure Dad buried my hair if he cut it. I know that it's probably not a true story, at least there's some other explanation for it, but I still do it myself, just in case they were telling the truth. There was something else that my grandfather would talk about. There was something that happened before some people die. They call it the knocking. Before someone died, they would hear tapping at the front door. The tapping always stopped as soon as someone went to check on it. The next day, somebody in the house would be dead. Sometimes only the person who was about to die would hear the tapping, but usually multiple people would hear it. Apparently, it happened to someone in my family. One of my dad's cousins was outside with a bunch of his friends and family when they all heard someone pounding at the front door. They looked and no one was there. They figured that maybe one of the kids had gone outside and played a prank. So they got to talking again. Then the pounding started again, and my dad's cousin went over to tell the kids to stop messing around, and no one was there. He closed the door and began walking toward everyone in the yard when the knocking started again. Again, no one was there. Granddad said everyone got spooked because they all knew that it meant someone was going to die in the family. The very next day, my dad's cousin was found dead in bed with no apparent cause of death. One more tale my grandfather would tell. When my dad was growing up, there was some woman named Miss Ada, who everyone knew was a good witch. If people were sick or needed help removing a curse, they would go to Miss Ada. Granddad sent Dad to Miss Ada's house one day to help her chop wood. He worked up a sweat, and Miss Ada asked if he'd like some milk. He said sure and followed her inside. She checked her fridge, but there was nothing in it. She said they must have run out. She asked Dad to help her with something really quick, and she'd get him some milk. Miss Ada grabs a little towel, and Dad follows her outside. She has this big bundle of sticks tied up next to the house. She grabs the bundle, lays it on a stump, covers it with a towel. She asks, "Can you chop these sticks for me?" Dad obliges. Only when he brings the axe down, the sticks don't break. Miss Ada removes the towel, and lo and behold, the bundle of sticks were fine. There was no damage whatsoever. She then grabs a big pail and sets it at her feet. She takes the towel she used to cover the bundle and squeezes it. As she wrings out the towel, a huge amount of milk comes pouring out. She filled the entire bucket, pours 2 glasses of fresh milk. My dad took a sip nervously. Ugh. Ugh. Then he chugs the entire thing. What the fuck? My dad said it was the sweetest glass of milk he had ever drunk. Ugh. Who would drink that milk? I wouldn't drink that milk. What the fuck? Ugh. Who drinks milk on a hot summer's day? I do. What are you, Ray? What's up? How are you? East Wolf. Yeah, I actually heard that. Someone messaged me that and asked that. Taylor Marshall, I'm glad you woke up and caught this. I'm glad that all you guys are here. All right, Liz. We only got 200 people in. That's weird. Andy Davis drinks heavy cream on a hot day. I drink buttered milk and I let it sit out on the counter first. Hell yeah. I ain't no afraid. Midwest Night Watchers, how are ya? Yep, buttered milk, but it's got to be hot. It's got to have that little curdle right on the top, man. Ooh wee. Oh shit. You can rebuke Satan with buttered milk. I'm not kidding. I just did the UK tale. I just did it right before the grandfather one. What's up, Mr. Billy Blue? Absolutely, Sandhoff. Satan will step the fuck back from curdled buttered milk. He's like, nah, I'm all good. Now, you didn't miss it. It was about the dogs. Buttered milk and cornbread. I don't know about that. I don't know. I would not drink buttered milk. I was only teasing. I did use buttermilk and flour to bread up the catfish that Neck, or Mr. Shackleneck, as you guys know him, for me. He brought me 5 pounds of catfish. I'd never had catfish in my life. Big old Neck brings me some catfish, and let me tell you something. There is nothing sweeter. I love chicory. Chicory. French toast, use buttermilk and cinnamon and vanilla. Huh. I use when I do French toast for belly button, I use usually I use half and half or heavy cream with cinnamon, vanilla, and a little bit of nutmeg. Yeah, I can't help the ads, guys. Like, YouTube puts them in when you now do live streams. They put them in now. There's nothing I can do. You should know that, Dogman UK, man. Steve, it's not released yet. I'm working on I'm working on Victor's book right now. It was good. It was on Amazon. He had the deal with Amazon. And actually, look, it's crazy. If you go into Amazon, right? Do this with me, guys, please. So go into Amazon shopping, right? Go into Amazon and then search Amazon, type in Victor Johnson. And then what comes up but Victor Johnson Dogman book? And that's how it pops up. Yeah, it does suck. I've got the majority of it set, but yeah, Susie, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do. I mean, it does suck. The best thing I can say is I mean, I don't know. There's nothing I can say. It's YouTube. Nick Hendricks, you're going to love tomorrow's upload, though. You're going to love. I really hate it. When I first saw it, when I was clicking it, it said, because before you could opt out from having ads, and now it fucking bullshit. French toast is good. YouTube's been doing some crazy stuff lately. I watched my sub count last night drop 20 subscribers. 20 subscribers just disappeared. And then I woke up this morning and they were back +5. And I was like, what the hell? I don't know why they do that. And then like views, like your views on a video are off always. It's just weird. Yeah, Mark, if you type in Victor Johnson and you in the search bar, just type in Victor Johnson and then it'll pop down. It'll give you choices. It'll say Victor Johnson, Dogman book, da 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 da. There's a bunch of things. Yeah, it's weird. I got 193. But yet the channels that have drama, maybe I should start fighting with channels and, crying about they picked on me and this and that, or wear a bunch of gold necklaces. Maybe then more people would come to my live stream. I know I've got more views than both of the channels put together, though. They got like 6 million. I got 23 million views. It's about guys. Stacy, I heard that. I've actually heard that. Bullies. Yeah. Bullies. There's people picking on me. And who fucking cares, man? Like, that's not why we're here. Like, we're here to learn, like, honestly. No, Jim, the book's not. I'm just saying because he had something set up with Amazon. And if you type in Victor Johnson in the bar that pops down, Dogman book will show up because it was there. It was set to be released. And then they took it away. Yeah, I just had 193 subs on and now I have 186. YouTube's out of control. Out of control. Out of control. But then, like the fighting is so crazy. Like we're all here for one thing. We just want the answers, Like who cares who has more views, who has more subs, who has this, who has that. My gold ring's bigger than yours. I don't have this. I don't have that. Who the fuck cares? We all want answers. That's all we want, answers. If people just said, hey, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to focus on my own channel and not focus on what everybody else is doing, everything would be fine. That's why I don't collab with people. That's why I don't do shit with anybody. I'm friends with Dark Waters, but we don't work together. We're friends. That's it. Because I do what I do. He does what he does. If everybody stayed to what they wanted to do, there'd be no pussyfooting. Christ's sakes. We're adults and they cry like babies. All of them. And I hate it. It's sad, because I'm sure they're good people too. In reality, I'm sure they're very good people. I've never talked to them. I've never met them, but I'm sure they're good people. I just wish people could be civil. And that's it. Now I'm done. The preaching by Pastor Nadalny is done. Amen. Can I get a hallelujah? I don't know, Catherine, what happened. I'm just talking. Oh, my God. They're probably going to make a video about me. He said this about me and it's I got an encounter for y'all. A year after I graduated from college in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, I witnessed something that I still think about to this day. My friend and I were going to work. There were 3 of us on the night shift at Ontario Research Foundation just west of Toronto. We were coming in at the midnight shift, drove up to the industrial door. Outside the door, in front of the little peak windows we have at eye level, was this 6-foot blackish creature. I don't think it saw us approaching, and I guess it heard the car. Maybe the lights caught its peripheral vision. It turned and looked at us, and its eyes were goldish and reflective. There was something about its face that was kind of off, like a cat would be, and we were startled. It was obviously startled too. We were looking at each other. We were approaching in a car for a couple of seconds, and it just turned and bolted into the woods. This was 1980. I am very serious, 100% sure we both saw exactly the same thing. Only one other guy was there at the time, and he was in the plant when we saw it. And I guess this creature was peeking in, just seeing what was going on in there. But we both told him what we saw, and we were just like, it startled us. But I know what I saw, and there is something about it. It had an ape-like body with black fur. There was something about its head that was kind of like a cat creature. It did run on two legs. It was like a human figure, but the speed of this thing when it tore off into the woods was unbelievable. I'm a hugger too, Corey. I'm a hugger too. Definitely not a black bear. Black bears can't run on its hind legs at a huge speed, at a really fast speed, for a long period of time either. There's been multiple cat humanoid creatures. Yeah, that's Anastasia. Did you guys hear what is that company? Not Black Water, but Black Rock. Um, BlackRock is trying to buy up all of the single family homes in America, and what they want to do is they want to buy all these single family homes, and then they want to rent them to individuals, and they don't want anyone to own anything. They don't want us to have our own homes. Yeah, obviously many people own their own home already, but they're trying to buy them. That's the plan. And they're achieving their plan as we speak right now. You will own nothing. Yes, Charles Schwab said, you will own nothing, but you will be happy. Who the fuck are you? RH, you are in the United Kingdom, correct? If I remember correctly, but you should know that in England, you guys can't even own your own home, own your own property. The property is not yours. I mean, we buy a house in America, right? We pay whatever $200,000-$300,000 for a house, right? In America, but we don't own that home. That land is still even though it says it's ours, it's still the government's. They can take it over anytime they want. Yeah, the government's king land. So if you find like a chunk of gold in England and you're digging, right? And you find the gold piece in England, that's not yours. You have to give it to the king's or what it used to be the queen's. Bullshit. Yeah, it's crazy. Florida, that's not true at all. That's definitely not true. You do not own your property no matter what. You pay your money, but you don't own it. Mark, you're exactly right. Exactly right. Florida, you don't, it's not. You need to research what you're saying. It's honestly what you're saying is wrong. Good thought, though, but wrong. The government can come in and take your property anytime they want. They can come in and say, intimate domain. Bye. Get the fuck out. Literally. The point of a mortgage is so you can put the fallacy of owning a home without spending a shit ton of money up front. Exactly, Firewolf. Exactly. Cowboy 5 rings. Haha, what happened tonight? I don't know. Arizona smoked the boots off of LA. Smoked the boots. Florida, I'm not trying to be rude or mean or anything, but honestly, it's what I'm saying is 100% facts. You never own your property or your home. They literally can come in and say, we can take your property at any time. What's up, AOS Sketch? How are you? Exactly, Brandy. Exactly. Unfortunately, my fucking pot is leaking in my mouth. Unfortunately, the government, and it's not just our government, it's every government, has built-in clauses. No way you can get kicked off. Guys, will you please tell Florida that what I'm saying is true 100%? I'm not making it up. I don't say shit just to hear myself talk. I'm dead ass fucking honest with you. Aramic, absolutely. I don't believe they transform, but I do believe there are bipedal felines. Well, there's UK people here too. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to spend 5 minutes arguing with somebody about something that's true. And you can Google it and read it yourself. Like everybody's saying it's true, it's true, it's true. And apparently it's just over the head and below the knees. Christ's sakes, man. Yes, the old Black Rock. And you know, how many people have heard Robert Kennedy talk? He literally sounds pretty damn good, not vocally, but he sounds damn good if he wasn't untrustworthy. You know, like he really sounds like he'd be a decent president, but I just can't trust him. He is, though. That's exactly it, War Angel. That's why I said we can't trust him. He sounds good. He puts the good lingo out. He doesn't sound good, but he sounds good. But then when you look at the deep shit, you're like, nah, 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 nah. Yeah, yeah. RH, you know what no 2A means already. You know, I've never really gotten that though, because like I know people that live in England that are hunters. So how can they have a firearm? But it makes like you guys had to apply for like a permit or something. Exactly, Jelly Bean. BlackRock owns everything. BlackRock literally owns almost everything. I think Florida got mad. Florida, I didn't mean to butt hurt you. I was just trying to spit the truth. I don't lie. Yes, God does own the world. Absolutely. You know, that would be amazing if one day Jesus would just come back and just fucking walk down the street in his sandals and like kick some ass. I would be so happy to watch that. I would be like, amen. You know, like just start like, oh God. And hopefully we wouldn't get like burnt, you know, but you know, I've honestly, I never felt better. The day I turned my life over to Christ again, I truly felt like a whole different, like a weight was lifted off of my chest and that I became a new person, kind of. Jesus is going to go full Rambo. Amen, Adam. Amen. Do you guys ever if I'm I don't my whole goal on this, I don't like insulting or hurting people's feelings or anything, but I have a friend who was his dad was a Seventh-day Adventist, and my friend Brian, he literally was like telling me one day that he thinks his dad is worshiping the devil because he's a Seventh-day Adventist. And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, well, he's like, think about this. He's like, you know, the Pope's Capel says Victor's Filii Day, which in Greek, Hebrew, Latin, mathematically spells 666. Why do they celebrate the Sabbath on a Sunday instead of a Saturday? This and this. And I was like, you just got really deep on me, bro. I don't like that. John Sumner, I'm not sure what you mean. Traveler, I don't know what you mean either. Ooh, Denise. Yes, War Angel, yes. You know, I just think we should all like, you know, like just believe in Christ, our Savior, and love each other, you know, just love each other. No more bull crap, you know, like why can't we just all like get along and not argue about getting kicked out of your property, Florida? Just kidding, Florida. I love you. The bringer of light equals the bringer of wisdom. Yes. What is wrong with this fucking jewel? Thank you, Dina. You guys see the Nun 2 yet? What part of New York are you from? I am from upstate New York, which would be the Glens Falls, Lake George, Saratoga region. This pod is beat. It's not the jewel, it's the pod. Fuck me. I didn't see Nun 1. Nun 2 was good. Jeff, did you get my email about the photo I have of the wind gremlin? Yes, I did, Corey, and I will be giving you a call this week. I do. I need to smoke. I need to hit this shit. Ooh, I'm gonna skip the ads. Skip the ads. YouTube ain't getting paid. Libra Poet, what's up, baby? How are you? Jeff, did you think that little girl was taken by a dogman at first? Here's the thing. I did. I hit my vape, Daddy Dom. Here's the thing. No, I didn't, Libra. Wait, was it the Skinwalker one? Yes, I did. And I put it in a video, and I thanked you for sharing the thing. Absolutely right, Nick. Happy birthday, Libra. So when I first heard the story, okay, I literally, so when the news broke, first of all, the news broke 16 hours. When everybody heard the news, it was 16 hours after the fact. My parents got a knock on their door because I said it first, Libra. I'm going to send you a little email. Anyway, so when they made the announcement, my parents and other people who live in the area, like in the surrounding area, got a knock at their door. And Flota's back. Flota, I'm not going to argue with you. You didn't look it up right. Everybody in this chat just said that I was right. I'm not going to argue. I love you. And I'm going to hug you right now. So anyway, back to the story. I literally thought that I didn't think she was abducted by a dogman. I hope she wasn't, but then it brought me back to my experience, and I got scared shitless for her. And yes, the 7th, because it was Libra, I missed your birthday. No, you're definitely not sane and rational. And you didn't even spell sane right. Sane would be S-A-N-E. Libra, if you come to America, I will gladly take you to dinner. We will go to this place called Salt and Char, and we'll have a great time. California, what's up? Here we go. It was 1978, about 20 miles west of Denver in Golden, Colorado. This was right before my family moved to Montana. I and a buddy of mine were 16 years old at the time. What we did was we kind of snuck out of the house at night, you know. This was on Lookout Mountain Road. We come out around the corner, and there's a recreational area on the right side. They've had company picnics there, baseball diamond, picnic tables, etc. There was this tall creature standing near the pitcher's mound, beating a large dog with a stick. This thing was at least 8 feet tall, and it was not a human. I could tell right away. Yeah, it was a creature. The dog was either unconscious or dead. Right across the street is a nature center, and there's a big stone gate. And there's a very strong Chinook wind blowing. We get behind the gate and we're watching the scene. It's got the dog by the tail and it's beating it. It had the dog in its left hand and a stick in its right, holding it out, you know. I turned to my friend and whispered. I forgot what I whispered. I think I said, "Can you believe this?" This thing turned its head towards us like it heard me whisper. We had to be at least 100 yards away, and it still heard us. Maybe the heavy wind allowed my voice to carry. We were downwind from it, though. It suddenly took off running and must have covered 200 yards in 5 seconds. After several minutes, we walked over to the dog. By the time the poor thing was mangled and dead. About an hour later, after retrieving a shovel, we buried the dog in my backyard. There was no collar or identification. I have no idea what this creature was or why it was hurting the dog. After all these years, my friend and I still talk about the incident. Damn. That pisses me off. Not good. Not good. You're welcome, Libra. You're welcome. You know what, Floda? I don't like doing this, but you're going in a timeout. You're not calling people names on the channel. You're fucking gone. Sorry. The problem has been solved. I don't like putting people in timeouts or kicking someone out of the chat, but I just did. I won't have it. I won't have people calling people names here. So bye. Have a good night. There's other channels to go fuck off at. Jeff, point is that right circumstance do whatever. Jacob, you're absolutely right. Yep. Jeff, my son hit a blinker. Alan Howell, thank you so much, brother. Love you. What's up, Bronze Snake? How are you? Is anybody, when you hear Bronze Snake's name, wonder if his snake is bronzed? I don't know what the fuck I just said. I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry, Bronze Snake. You know I love you. I love you and your golden snake. Dude, that was a crackhead. Ding, ding, ding. Justin Boyd, I tell you what, my daughter when my daughter turns 18 is when I can start traveling. Otherwise, I can't. I've got to take care of her. And I wish that she would come with me, but when she's 18 and I can leave her, I'll gladly, I can go into different states and stuff. What's up, Daddy Dom? What'd I do? At least someone likes my laugh. God damn it. What's going on with my jewel pods today? Son of a bitch. Adam Condon, have a good night. Thank you for joining us. Definitely Lake Superior girl. Definitely. I most certainly will, Justin. You know, I had I had an experience. This guy reached out to me from Michigan, and he has his home sits like, I don't know, his home sits here, and he's got a huge spread, and he's got a barn in his backyard, and he's got a workshop, and he works upstairs, right? And $20 is $20. And so what he caught in he's got cameras set up, and what he caught was a Dogman materializing, right? And it was walking through his backyard. And then it gets to this one point and it disappears. Now, he then had gone out and looked at the prints, and there were prints there, right? But they stopped where the Dogman dematerialized and materialized. It was very weird. It was very, very weird. I heard about said. Start teaching her how to take your place and run the channel. Yeah, my daughter. Haha, that'd be crazy. I heard about the said bear attack here in Oz. Definitely sus. Definitely sus. Liz, if I shined that flashlight at people would be like pounding at my doors downstairs. I'd have to shoot somebody in the butthole. Enki, he left a little while ago. Tig came in. What's up, Tommy? How are you? One of my first times commenting, but I've been watching a few years now. Thank you, Tommy. I truly appreciate that. And thank you for joining us tonight in the live stream. Is your daughter afraid of small children since they are short? No, she's not afraid of small kids. She doesn't like kids. She doesn't like babies. But she just doesn't like physically challenged short people. I don't know what. She doesn't not like them. She's just scared of them, I guess. What the hell do people think Waco was? Exactly. Holy shit. Monty, how you feeling, brother? Rob Salazar, have a good night. Thank you for coming with us. I appreciate you showing up tonight and hanging out. I really do. That's not me, OG Hash. That's my daughter. Cancel her, not me. Could be virus. Could be. You know, look out for any stories about masked EBTs. I will definitely. About the hang on one second. Interdimensional. So I had a lady from Scotland. She's still a subscriber, and she then had Dogman experiences happening on her property. One day she took a picture of some deer in her field, and what she caught was a Dogman materializing, and it was very scary. The vertically challenged scare me too. That's what it vertically challenged. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you very much. You know, a vertically challenged clown would be the most scariest thing to see in the dark. Holy shit. Can you imagine that? That would be scary. A vertically challenged clown. How the... I tag cop cars on the hill with my laser. Oh my God. Y'all apologize to us short kings. What's up, No Shame? How are you? Wilbur and Bishop, how are you? Thank you for joining us tonight. Dogman in Scotland, Jilly Bean. Yes. I've had 3 different subscribers. There was a woman that was actually killed. Very strange story. 2021. Her car had broken down, and in the United Kingdom, if I'm wrong about this, let me know, guys. But in the United Kingdom, if your car breaks down and you call like 911 or something, and you're a woman, I guess they're supposed to respond to you first. Well, she didn't call, got out of her car, started walking through a field. They found her torn apart and then said it was fox. I was a cruel child. I would scam my neighbors at 10 years old. Oh my God, Libra poet. Shame on you. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, that was a crazy experience, Dogman. And then the lady who was on my channel, she had shared her experience prior to the attack happening. And like 3 or 4 days later, the attack happened. It was crazy. Crazy. What's up, B? How are you? From Rio Rancho. That was very smart, actually, Libra. Very smart. That clown would full of 40 cal. Oh my God. Can you imagine that? A fucking mag full of 40 cal TUIs? Oh no. LG Gates. I got hooked about 6 months ago. Well, thank you, LG. I appreciate your support. I really do. I really, really do. And for all of those people who are like joining us for the first time at the live stream, this is how our live streams are. We just have a lot of fun here. We share encounters, but we hang out and shoot the shit. Because I think it's the best way to get to know everybody, you know? And I hope that you guys like this format. But guys, on the real, you guys got to watch The Nun too. Holy shit, it was good. It was real good. I want to see the new Exorcist too. Anybody seen that yet? Cheeseburger, you going to bed? Or is Mother Wolf going to bed? I missed something. Dogman, you saw which? The new Exorcist? Aramek, have a good night. Thank you for joining us. Just got back from Rock Music Festival Aftershock. Kevin Smith, how was it? Live chat is the best, man. I love it because I get to hang out with you all. And Cowboy Five Rings, thank you for joining us tonight. And I love how you entered the chat by just completely pissing on the Dodgers. I actually threw my hat when I did the Exorcist Believer Haunted House. Oh, shit. Where's that? Paulina, congratulations. Guys, Paulina just got put on the list for a new liver. Paulina, I'm going to have you in my prayers. I'm 36, so I'm scared. Paulina, wow, that is amazing. My dad was on the kidney transplant list for a long time. And, I hope that it's not long for you and you are in my prayers. Congratulations, though. I mean, geez. And I wish that I wish that you didn't have to have a new kidney or liver at 36 years old, but at least you're there and you're that much closer. So you're in my prayers and everyone else's too. Because shit like that is scary. So Universal Orlando. Oh, wow. That's crazy, Larry. Man, I freaking love haunted houses. I really do. Yeah, the new Pet Cemetery Bloodlines is sick too. Judd is a kid. Remember the old man Judd in the original Pet Cemetery? Well, the new Bloodlines is Judd as a kid. Yeah, it's cool. Absolutely. Guys, you are awesome. Thank you for blessing Paulina. God, man, that is fucking great. Yeah, the new Pet Cemetery is cool as hell. Great movie. Really good. It was almost like Stephen King had part in making the movie. Even though he didn't, it was really good. Andy Davis. This is a sermon from Jeffrey Nadolny. They had The Last of Us house as well. No way, no, that's fucking crazy. Oh, Rich, I'm so sorry about that. I really am. That's shitty. Haunted Factory is put on the movie FX, people. No shit. That's cool. That's cool. I love haunted houses. I got a haircut the other day. You guys like my haircut? I was a dork on vacation. I would be too. I would be too. Bronze Snake. What you bronze, baby? Yes, Nicole, I got a haircut. It was really long, actually. My bangs were fucking super long. Andy Davis, you sexy mother effer. You know it, baby. Where is, speaking of sexy MFers, where is my boy Nino? Nino, where are you? Thank you, guys. I do look like a bit of a beetle. Looking like a bit of a beetle. Maybe like Sir Paul McCartney. Jeff plays AD&D. Fuck you, Caden. You asshole. Can you do the Justin Burner hair flip? Fucking Caden, you douche nozzle. The Justin Bieber hair flip. I don't have a goatee. I got a beard. I got me a beard. I am not emu. I am not a fucking big bird. Ugh. Later, Libra. Do a hair flip with his afro and fell on the floor. Have you seen the series? No, I haven't. I haven't seen it. And I probably won't, to be honest, Rhonda. This is Eagle Nest. Come in, Big Bird. If you had one day left on Earth, how would you spend it? How would I spend my one day left on Earth? Would it be, okay, Libra, if I had one day left on Earth, right? Is that for you guys too, or no? Is it just me? Because I really would record. I really would fucking record. I'm addicted to recording. I don't know. Maybe, Joe. No, just for yourself. I'd probably put 2 uploads out and then try to fly to England to hang out with you. No, but for real, I would definitely be recording. Probably. And then, to be honest with you, I'd probably take Belle and Abby out to dinner or something. And I don't know if it was going to be a gruesome death. Like if I got put in like a crusher or something, I'd probably do it quick. Oh, you'd let me. That's nice. Thank you. I'm not worthy. I am the dungeon master. I organized a threesome last night. 2 no-shows, but we still had fun. Holy shit, spirit level. Oh my God. That was so funny. Moose McGrew, how are you? I know, Dale. You're crossing the line, Dale, a little bit, buddy. Crossing the line. Let me put you in a timeout. What kind of work did you do before you started your channel? I was a painter. I'll tell you the story. I was a painter. I was a house painter. And when I got sick, that's what I was thinking too, Libra. But when I got sick, I was painting one summer, the summer that I got sick back in 2007. And I went from 165 pounds to 113. And that's when I stopped painting. And then I started the channel in 2017. Well, Kathy Hayes, I've been telling funny jokes all night, so I don't know yet. Let me think of a good dad joke, but it's kind of been funny here. Yeah, I was like 165 pounds, and it was weird because I was painting all summer. And because I literally said that I'd paint every house in the town that I lived in to make sure that my daughters had everything they needed. And I remember the last house I painted, it was in Lake George. And it was a small little summer home. But I started to realize like I was getting really weak and I was getting like just real tired and stuff. And so my legs started to give out. And then one night, when I was in the shower, I noticed that I was like just sick, and shit went downhill fast. So, but by the grace of God and a whole shit ton of medicine, I'm right here. Kathy, I know, but you're here with us now, so I'm glad you're here with us, and I'm sorry you had a shitty day. Exactly, Kevin Smith. Just like I say, you're never late as long as you're here. And there was a good dad joke that someone told me a while ago. I got some jokes, but they're just not suitable for YouTube. I don't know. Dude, you're all good, brother. You're good. What's up, Rockin' Steady? Man, Kathy and Rockin' Steady had shit days too. Exactly. I meant all y'all. Jeff, do you think Tommy knockers are spirits? Thank you, Sanhoff. I do think that Stephen King had something like there. I believe there's a Native American like lore of Tommy knockers or something of the effect. I think they're spirits, to be honest with you, or they could be aliens. Why is hot faster than cold? You can catch a cold. Oh shit, Larry Lindman with the dad joke. Why is hot faster than cold? You can catch a cold. Larry Lindman kicking the dad joke out. Thank you, brother. And you know, War Angel, why he has that owl statue there? Because a very particular and scary little place in California, I bet. Thank you, Kathy. I'm glad that you're here. I'll come up with something good for you, dear. I promise. Tracy Gelder falls asleep in this live stream. How'd you fall asleep? Oh, man, Larry, that's awesome. My aunt actually was friends with Stephen King. They went to college together in Orono. And Stephen King was not well off. He was quite poor growing up. And when he was in Orono College, he washed dishes at the school to put himself through school and stuff like that. And my aunt washed dishes with him. Dude from Texas. Yes, there are still black-eyed kids being spotted. Normally I do usually have a black-eyed kid story, but not tonight. Well, not many names left. Thank you. Glad you popped in an hour late on that one. But that's really not true either, because if they wanted the property, they could just take it without paying fair market value. Moose McGrew, that's funny. I once okay, please don't think I'm a mean person on this, okay? Please. All right, but I once sent Stephen King a message because he was, being a complete touch hole. And I said, "You wrote better stories when you were high on coke and drinking." Makes me a bad person, I know. Why do you think most UFO sightings happen in America? Stacy, I don't know. I don't think they happen. I think we just hear about them happening in America more so than other parts of the world. But more or less because we are a military superpower. I saw a black-eyed infant at my job, newborn, looked right into my eyes, way advanced, scared me. War Angel, I shared an encounter like that last week. Yeah, he doesn't remember writing Cujo. You're absolutely right. OJ Ash, who didn't? Who didn't? Wolfpack series. Rhonda, no, I answered you. I answered you already, Rhonda Wolf. I have not seen the Wolfpack series yet. And I probably won't watch it, honestly. I don't watch shows like that. I don't watch cryptid shows. I don't watch cryptid channels. I can't. It probably is great. Is it a TV show? Is it a true show? I don't know. I can't watch other researchers research because it's just not my thing. Yeah, TV. I can't watch anything cryptid related because that's all I think about all day long. So I need a break, you know. Stephen King, Paulina wrote The Stand. I'll look into it, Rhonda. I will. I'll check it out. What do you call I'm not saying that, Spirit Level. You're going to get me canceled if I said that joke. The original Unsolved Mysteries? Yes, with Robert Stack. Justin Boyd, I'm glad. I'm glad that we're helping your night go by quicker. Yeah, Jordy, I covered that experience already. Yeah, and it was a crazy one, and I do believe it was a Dogman 100%. My own belief. Could be wrong. The original Unsolved Mysteries had me like every Wednesday night. It was every Wednesday night. I'm Robert Stack, and this is Unsolved Mysteries. Ding, ding. Remember that shit? Every Wednesday night. It was awesome. Ripley's Believe It or Not was good. Yep. How about Alien Contact? Channel, not channeling jobs. I don't know. I never heard of that, Traveler. I do not. I don't watch a lot of shows. I don't watch like I have a weird. I watch YouTube. When I watch something, it's usually YouTube, and I guarantee no one can. Anybody want to take a guess on what my favorite YouTube channel is? What's my favorite YouTube channel? Nope, I don't watch cryptid channels. I like Dark Waters. He's my good friend, but I don't watch cryptid channels. ATV stuff, kind of. But my favorite YouTube channel is Lockdown 23 and 1. Fucking love that channel. I don't know why, but I do. And I like there's a Swedish guy that does rockin' steady, you know it. The original Cops was awesome. Tripod rescues. The Swedish guy, he does like he goes bushcrafting. So he makes like these cabins in the woods. It's fucking awesome. But my addiction, and yes, I love Peter Santatello. His thing with Titus is one of my favorites. Spirit level 333. I used to have an RX-7. My car days are kind of over. Actually, I'll show you. Here is an 18-year-old Jeffrey with his RX-7, guys. Yes, rotary power. Titus is awesome. I love Titus. Back in the day, I was 18 in that picture. But look at that car. Look how sick that car is. Imagine being 18 and having that badass. Ha ha. I thought I was Knight Rider. I used to have that fucker talk to me. Tracy, that's a great movie. I know they fetch a lot of money now. 18 in life. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I would love a Chevelle. Oh, man. No, I didn't catch the Montauk Chronicles. That's something I would be into, though. I do like that. Thanks, Rockin' Steady. Anastasia, did it have the 400 big block in it? It must have if it was a 79. Oh, the comedy Exorcist one? Yeah, that's pretty funny. Thank you, Kathy Hayes. When I was a kid, my mom had a 69 442, Oldsmobile 442, when I was growing up. So I've always had cars and shit. My pops has a 71 K20. It's got 3 on the tree, and it's got a 327 in it, which is it's built up. The truck's nasty fast. B2000. They were cool little trucks. I wish they put a rotary in the B2000. That that little truck would be fast, screaming fast. '68 Bel Air, damn. You know, my cousin had a 78. Speaking of 78, he had a 78 Camaro, and it had the 305 in it. And he found a Chevy station wagon that had a 400 small block. So we literally, in a matter of a week, pulled the car into the garage, took the engine out of the station wagon and put it in the Camaro. The Camaro was fast as hell, but it overheated all the time. Me too, Joe. Me too. Fast trucks. Cyclone was amazing. I was a fan of the Typhoon, though. I liked the SUV. First truck was an 87 dually. Damn, dually. Not a big fan of that channel, OG. And I'll tell you why. Because he said that the Anthony, the young man that saw the giant and disappeared. Yes, Libra. I said but no reply. Hopefully when he gets in touch with you, I want to talk with you and him. The Typhoon was my favorite because I like SUVs. I don't like big SUVs, but I like SUVs. I wish that Subaru would Subaru would take the WRX engine and just shove it in a Forester. It'd be fucking great. Oh, Tracy, I hope you feel better. I really do. Abscesses are no joke. Did you get to the dentist, or are you on antibiotic? Please tell me both. Oh, so OG. So he said that he never disappeared and he didn't die, and that what he was saying was false. But I proved that he did die because I not only found his obituary, but I found the funeral poem that hosted his final memorial and stuff like that. I shared it on the channel. If he was still alive, he would have posted by now on TikTok. His girlfriend or fiance, the mother of his child, still makes posts about him and his disappearance and how much she misses him and his death and shit like that. 64 and a half Mustang. That's a sick car. Rafe Beaver, have a good night. Yeah, but he didn't on that one, OG. He didn't go deep enough. You know what I mean? If he went deep enough, it would have been cool, but he didn't. Bronze Snake, that's a savage car. Z28s were cool. Bob Fisher built my blower. If you have watched any burnouts, he's the man. Spirit Level, are you in Australia? The Audi R8, yeah. My dream car was only released in Japan and Australia. The Starlin. Oh man, the Starlin looks so cool, dude, from Texas. Oh God, I love that car. God. Or the Dodge Conquest. It was the Dodge Conquest Mitsubishi Starlin. All right, Spirit Level, then you know this car. I've wanted this car since I had my RX-7, the JC Cosmo twin turbo. Oh my God, the Eunice Cosmo, greatest car in the world. 400 horsepower, right from the plant. Just a beautiful car. Triple rotor engine, baby. Yeah, definitely, Taylor. Taylor's right on that one. But please, Tracy, get to the dentist and get some antibiotics if you hadn't, please. Ooh, the first gen RX-7. That's a sick car. Mother Wolf, have a good night. Thank you for joining us. Ad's gonna skip. Bam. Ooh, the Judge. Good car, good car. Brown Snake, what was that you saying? Didn't get it. Oh, how deep are we gonna get? No shame. We get pretty deep here. We just talk and share encounters. This is our basic live stream. This is what we do. We have a lot of fun. No. Baby is what, if I name a car, it's Baby. I had a girlfriend in high school that named her car Eduardo. Sandhoff, have a good night. Oh, you're not leaving, Sandhoff. I'm sorry. Wait, Butt Kiss died? My mom had a 442, a 69 442. Greatest car I've ever freaking driven in when I was a little boy. It had a bench seat. It was awesome. It was an automatic, though. My mower is a green rocket. Got a John Deere, baby? I didn't know Buck Hiss died. Shit, man. War Angel, I got that one, huh? See that? I'm just not a pretty face. I got a brain, baby. I'm just kidding. Yeah, the Trailhawk's pretty fast. Who the fuck is Dick Buttkiss? Holy, the Bears! You don't know who Dick Buttkiss is, RH? Holy moly. The Bears! I'm a bit of a redneck, War Angel. Oh, that's sick. Good for them, man. Good for them. My first car, old Betty Lou. Old Betty Lou. That's awesome. I know what that is, Spirit Level. You have that? You have a Ford FG? Australia has way better cars than the States. Dale, you better get that 442 then, brother. $20 is $20. You know it, Dean. Wait, what happened to Janie? What did I miss? What did I miss? Where's Janie? Oh my God, Jane, 9 teeth? Jesus. God, here's a hug for you. Man, 9 teeth getting yanked. Shit. All right, I got one more encounter for the evening, and then we'll talk for a little bit more. Here we go. This is an actual experience that happened to a man named Charlie Wetzel. So, a funny thing happened to Charlie Wetzel on the way home on a Saturday night. A monster jumped out at him. That's what he told authorities, who planned to continue an investigation of this incredible experience. Wetzel, 24-year-old resident of nearby Bloomington, reported soberly that he was driving on a street near Riverside when a frightening creature jumped in front of his car. It had a round, scarecrowish head, he said, something like out of Halloween. It was not human. It had longer arms than anything I had ever seen. When it saw me in the car, it reached all the way back to the windshield and began clawing at me. It didn't have ears. Its face was all round. The eyes were shining like something fluorescent. And it had a protuberant mouth. It was scaly, like leaves. Wetzel said he became terrified when the creature reached over the hood of his car and began clawing at the windshield. He said he reached for a .22 pistol he had kept in his car. I held the pistol and stomped the gas. The thing fell back from the car and it gargled. The noise it made did not sound human. I do believe I hit it. I heard something hit the pan under the car. Sheriff's officers said Wetzel pointed at something thin. Sweeping marks, he said the creature made on his windshield. They then went to the scene of the claimed apparition, but said they could not find anything to prove or disprove his story. The scene is at a point where North Main Street dips and crosses the Santa Ana riverbed, which is usually almost dry. Wetzel said that his story, or told his story to his wife, and she induced him to phone authorities. I kept saying no one would believe a story like this. Sheriff Sergeant E.R. Holmes said he thought perhaps a large vulture might have flopped on the hood of the car. Sometimes cars hit them when they're in the road eating rabbits, he said. So he searched the area himself on Sunday, but, said Holmes, I didn't even find a feather. Can you guys hear me still? Can you all hear me? Yes? Okay. Because I just saw someone had to reboot. I named it Purple Passion. Yeah, I doubt it was a vulture myself either. Absolutely. Scariest story I've ever read. The Delaware gentleman that was camping and shot the Dogman. That's probably the one that sticks with me the most, I'd say. Oh, gee, definitely. Yes, he did kill it. I shared it yesterday. When I did the bear attack, I put it in there. I don't know why I'm lagging. I'm definitely not. I've got super fast internet. I'm checking it right now. Yeah, it's not on my end, Janie. Yes, I've heard of the Ingrid Cole story. Yep. The reason why that one in the ambulance driver is the one that has stuck out with me. They all stick in my head. The ambulance driver is frightening because of where Connecticut. The South Dakota one, the woman from South Dakota, it was never. I retold it based on what I remembered, but I wish she had typed it out. Yeah. He didn't take pictures of. Well, he did take pictures of it, but you have to listen to the story to understand exactly what I'm saying. I completed my drawing Bigfoot for a year straight personal challenge. Oh, no shit, AOS. That's awesome. Delaware. Okay, quick breakdown of the Delaware one. I shared it yesterday, but so a guy went camping. In May, they opened up campsites in Delaware. He wanted to go camping right after COVID lockdown. Was there for a couple of days. Set up. He worked on the internet, so he set up his campsite so he could work in his trailer. He had his tent set up, a truck, so he kind of had like this U-shaped setup. He had his pit bull with him, pit bull mix, and had been, friends with his neighbors aside of him. So he went to go fishing, goes to bed at night, wakes up to what he believes was a bear in his campsite. He hears it come close to his tent, and then he screams out, "Hey, get away from my tent," because he thinks it's a bear. He racks the shotgun and then shoots. Blows the dogman's face off, and then gets out, falls back. His dog's scared. The neighbor comes, shoots too. He shoots. They shoot this son of a bitchin' thing quite a bit. Eventually, it dies. It kind of like does this like death spin and dies. A bunch of people are there. They're taking photos. Camp rangers close down the park. Police ambulance come in. The ambulance drivers are the policemen that show up are really freaked out. They're like, what the fuck is this? The ambulance drivers and the park rangers almost knew kind of what they were looking at. That was weird. Then the government rolls in, takes everyone's phone that's in the campsite and cleans the guy's trailer, cleans the blood. A fireman comes in, they hose everything off. They take the guy's shotgun. They eventually say you can leave to everybody after they confiscated everyone's phone and deleted everything out of the phones. He leaves. He's told to go straight home. He does. After that, he starts noticing weird people showing up by his house. He reached out to me, shared the experience, waited a year because he wanted to see, he shared it because he wanted to see if anyone had gotten out of the park and with their camera. And then he said, hey, Jeff, I'm going to go and share this experience on other channels. And I said, dude, it's your channel or it's your story. Share it. He goes, I just want to know if other people got out of the park and took the pit, So yeah, it was pretty crazy. The dude from Texas, they definitely knew what it was. No worries, Libra. Little Orphan Andy, how are you? No, I haven't, Corey. I haven't. I've got his phone number, and I've got to get in touch with him and figure out what's up. Truth Quest, I don't listen to other people's channels for a reason. I'm sure it's a great experience, but she's never reached out to me. But I don't listen to other channels because I don't want to get jaded. I don't watch other channels to see what other researchers are doing. First, because I don't like drama. Second is because I'm too busy with what I'm doing. I'm sure it's a great experience, but I can't listen to other channels. It's just something that I swore I'd never do, and I don't. Yeah, exactly. And there's a lot of a lot of BS on channels, so okay, here, like when I started the channel, I literally started my channel and I've worked every day on this channel. I never asked anyone for help. I never ever I never told anybody about my channel. I didn't watch other channels, and people eventually subscribed. I did it the right way. I built this channel for you guys, so you guys could know that I was trying to be the real deal. I never used other channels as stepping stones. Janie's been with me probably for the longest time. I've never really collabed with other channels. No, I've been interviewed by Dark Waters because we're friends, and I've been interviewed by Sean Atwood. Other than that, no, I've never. If people have talked about my channel, it's nothing that I've done, or you know what I mean? Like, I've never been like, hey, I've got a channel, check me out. I've just always done it the right way. I've never, just because I know I don't know. I just wanted to I wanted you guys to know and see the work that I put into it, so you guys would see me working and believe what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like, I just, I don't know. If that makes sense. Thanks, guys. Absolutely, Cosmic Shift. Absolutely. Thanks, Corey. Appreciate that. I don't even know who that is, brother, but thanks. What's up, Ginger? You did name your channel the same as Vic's, though. That bugged me. No, I didn't. Vic doesn't own Dogman Encounters. And I can name my channel what I want, actually, and it's not anything to do with him. Actually, it was because I actually asked him a question and he shit on me, and that's why I did it. But he doesn't own Dogman Encounters. No one does. Yeah, and he's been out since 2014, and he's got 36 million views with 100,000 subs, and I've got 23 million views with 53,000. I thought it was sad. I don't know why you'd think it was sad. What's up, Freddie? Freddie fuck ups. Oh shit. What a name, brother. What a name. Exactly, Corey Cole. Holy shit. And I didn't like he didn't own that name, you know, like nobody has copyrighted Dogman Encounters, and you can't. Like, people tried to copyright Creepypasta. They can't. And I put my name at the end, Dogman Encounters with Jeff Nadolny. That doesn't sing the sound as Dogman Encounters. No. Matthew, yes, I do. I have it right here, actually. I actually have your encounter right here, Matthew. And it was quite amazing. I wish you had finished it. I do got to call you and ask you to come on and share it with me, because I do want to hear it, because it's right there. Well, you know, Fuzz, if it got to you, I'm sorry. You know, actually, I'm not sorry. I'm sorry that it got to you, and I'm sorry that you're so soft skinned. That's about it. I'm not sorry. Because that's pretty lame that it got to you. That'd be like you working a job and me getting the same job and saying, that got to me. What do you recommend to do? To do if you run into a Dogman? Not look at it. Not look at it. And pretty much what you would do if you saw a bear, I guess. Definitely not run, because it's a predator and it's gonna eat, it's gonna think of you as prey. Yeah, just, I mean, put your eyes down, don't make direct contact, and try to back away, or pray really fucking hard, man. I mean, that's probably the best thing I would do is pray. Sounds good, Matt. Sounds good. Definitely take a picture. Definitely take a picture. But other than that, shit. Thank you, Freddie Fuck Ups. I appreciate that. I really do. Yeah, I mean, you're definitely gonna piss your pants. And I think that's something that, here's something that's crazy is, do you guys remember the retired sheriff? I just remember his real name. But he was from North Carolina. His wife had committed suicide after they had their Dogman encounter. But when he was telling us his story, he was embarrassed that he pissed his pants. And I don't think that I was like, dude, don't be embarrassed. I'm like, why were you embarrassed? You literally did something that's natural to do. And he's like, well, why? And I was like, well, maybe because, like puppies piss when they're scared, right? To get rid of the smell that's around them and shit. I think that humans piss their pants out of fear to maybe get rid of the smell of fear, that's just my thing. I don't know. But yeah. Speaking of bear videos, did you guys see the bear video where the hiker was climbing up the mountain? He's on the mountain, right? And he's like at not the peak, but pretty close to the peak. And a bear comes out of fucking nowhere and rushes him. And he's like, get out of here, get out of here. And he kicks at it. And it like kind of like falls off the face of the mountain a little bit, like 20 feet down, and keeps trying to claw its way back up to him. Crazy video. I did not like it. I would be frightened if a bear fucking charged me. Yeah, Libra, I don't have any control of ads in the live stream anymore. YouTube has made a policy now that there are ads in live streams now. That's a crazy video, right, Enki? It's crazy. Cosmic shift. I honestly, maybe hiker has contact with bear, or mountain climber has contact with bear. It just popped up on my feed one day. Yeah, I'd pull out the big guns. I'd arm wrestle the bear. I'd be like, bow. Just kidding. I got fucking weak little arms. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Let me see if that'll come up like that. Hang on. Did you guys see Wait until you guys see the thumbnail for this live stream. It's so funny. Hang on. Mountain climber. Whoops. God damn it. Mountain climber bear attack. Here we go. Is that it? Yep. It's type in mountain climber bear attack, and it's the first one. It says bear attacks climber, he survives. Yeah, it's that one right there. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, it sucks now. I wish that YouTube didn't do the ad thing, because like it gives me a little icon like over here where I have to click, but if I'm talking or I'm reading, I can't see it, so I try to skip them for you guys. But that's a great thumbnail. I'm like this. Exactly, Sharon. Exactly. And here, really quick, Fuzz. I didn't really explain why I named it, and I will really quick, because I didn't. If I offended you, I apologize. So when I started my channel, the channel's name was just Jeff Nadolny, and I reached out to the channel that we were talking about, and I said, hey, I have a channel. I've had my own encounter. Do you have any advice that you could give me? And the person responded with, no, I'm too busy with my own channel, but if you want to come on my channel and share your encounter, sure. And I was just like, well, that's kind of asshole-ish, because, I just asked him for advice. So then that's why I said Dogman Encounters with Jeff Nadolny. But then I was like, wait a second. Just because I had an encounter with a dogman doesn't mean I always want to talk about Dogman, So I was like, I need to change the name. And it wasn't because of any reason, that's so I talk about Dogman, I talk about Bigfoot, I talk about all sorts of cryptids, dumbs, and other shit. So I was like, Dogman and Paranormal Research with Jeff Nadolny. And that's why I did it. So the golden showers of YouTube. The golden showers of YouTube. You're drunk, Aunt. How are you? Exactly, Kevin. Exactly. And that's the biggest reason why I don't hang out, or dark waters. James and me really hit it off. So James Dark Waters and I just really, like, one day he reached out to me, and we talked, and we just became really good friends. Other than that, I was like, I don't care what other channels do. If there's obviously going to be other channels. It's not a coined thing. And other channels are good, because you listening to my channel all the time would get monotonous and old, and you'd hear my theory and everybody else's theory, but it's good to hear other theories, you know? I just can't listen to other channels because I don't want to hear their theory and be like, whoa, let me work off that theory. You know what I mean? I want to have my own original ideas, and that's it. Other than that, I think, other channels out there are awesome. I'll do more Dulce for you. I will definitely do more Dulce. I am obsessed with Dulce. RH, are you talking about the attack that just happened? In Canada? Is that the one that you're talking about? Oh, okay. If I could find more stuff on Nightmare Hall that could be validated and really like Savage, what's up? If I could find more Nightmare Hall stuff, I would fucking talk about that constantly. I truly, truly believe that the crawlers that are out there right now were created. Isn't there more dumbs, or is there? There are a lot of dumbs around our country, Kevin Smith, and in Canada. Actually, I did an upload the other day about a Canadian military guy who talked about a dumb in Canada. I really truly believe that some of these crawlers that people are seeing nowadays came from dumbs. They came from genetic fucking experiments that are dirty, dirty government and possible extraterrestrial teamwork created. I don't think they created Dogman. I don't think they created Bigfoot. I think that the crawlers were created by the government, and not the government that we see, the government behind the curtains, as kind of like a protection. Absolutely, War Angel. No, Kevin, you're good, brother. You're good. I was just saying that I did a Canadian upload. I wasn't saying, hey, I haven't done anything on Plum Island, even though it's off the coast of New York. Quite possibly, Denise. Quite possibly. Yeah, definitely. Dogman, you came in 100%. I think that, we're just my own opinion, and it means shit, is that we right now are in a place in time that we're going to start seeing some really fucked up shit happening really soon. Even though our forefathers have, yes, Hector is still in the shower. Oh shit, Libra poet. But I really do think that we are going to start seeing some really bad shit happen. Our grandparents did, our parents did, but when the fucking lockdown was a wake up call for many, but prior to that, we were having wake up calls every day. the shit our children are going through, like the young kids, 18 and younger, the life that they're looking at and the world they're in is a real fucked up world for them. Exactly, David. Exactly. Thank you. Exactly. Waiting for the trumpets, brother. Thank you for saying that. Most definitely, Libra. Most definitely. Can you just imagine what, like, the world would be like about no cell phones? Fuzz, you're good. I miss the 90s. Actually, I purposely listen to 90 music just for nostalgic reasons. Like, because it was a better time. Like, how many of you guys remember, like, making a cassette, or burning a CD? Like, fuck, making a cassette was the greatest thing on earth. You know what I mean? Like, you go to your buddy's house and you're like, oh shit, you got the new Bruharia CD? Let me get Peter Wilson on here. And then you put another song from Faith No More, another song from fucking Nino from Fear Factory. Damn. Faces of Death, the movie Faces of Death. We just don't have that shit anymore. Yeah, A and B side. Jane, no 70s. Come on, Jane. You couldn't make 8 tracks. I'm just teasing, Janie. I was only when the 70s, I was born in 76, so I don't remember any of the 70s. The 90s, the 80s were fucking great, man. Think about the 80s. Parachute Pants, Duran Duran, Depeche Mode, Cyndi Lauper. The 80s were sick. Big hair bands, 80s cock rock. You don't get better than Trickster and Kip Wanger from Winger. Fucking Kip Wanger. Pure Coke OG hash. And yes, getting mixed tapes from the guy you liked, Libra. Damn right. Damn right. Speed metal, DRI. Bananarama. One of the greatest girl bands ever. Bananarama. Or whatever. Wham. Wham. George Michael. The woods across the street from the school. Exactly, War Angel. Going to fucking Freak Forest before school started to smoke a jibby and a Marlboro with your boys and fucking coming back into school. Nah. Duran Duran's great. Depeche Mode, The Cure, shit. Z Cavariccis? Remember Z Cavariccis, guys? Paco, yeah. Or Remember when you used to take your jeans? Remember when you take your jeans and you taper them and fold them at the top there? Bugle Boy jeans, Guess jeans. You take it, and Mr. Bungle's the greatest band ever. Fuzz, you just made me love you. Mr. Bungle is the greatest band ever. Mr. Bungle, Dead Cross, Mike Patton, and fucking Mike Patton is the vocal king. Chess King was the greatest store ever. Chess King. And then right next to Chess King used to be, what was the leather store there? Chess King and Wilson's Leather. The fucking mall was great. Janie, you're not 68. You're far too pretty to be 68. I still make cassettes and CDs. Dave Thompson, you're the fucking man. Brown pants and white socks. Ooh, I didn't wear socks. I remember one time I got in a fight in Freak Forest and I was wearing a pair of Z Cavaricis with penny loafers and I was fighting this kid and I took my fucking penny loafers off and we're in the middle of the woods throwing down and I'm barefoot. I don't remember Sears with a candy counter. I remember our town had a Woolworth, though. Our town had a Woolworth, and we had fucking the soda counter. Ricky Rackman and Headbangers Ball. Greatest show ever. Greatest show ever. Ricky Rackman, Headbangers Ball. I would wait till midnight Saturday to watch Faith No More Epic on fucking Headbangers Ball, Suicidal Tendencies with Michael Muir, fucking Michael Muir and Infectious Grooves. Damn. Slayer, Rain and Blood, doesn't get better than that. Zots, greatest candy in the world. Yo MTV Raps, good show. House of Pain. House of Pain. What do they have now? They have Mumble Rap in Eminem. We had House of Pain. We had Pack It Up, Pack It In. Let me fucking begin. Now our kids have Mumble Rap. House of Pain. No better. This is a great live stream. The ice cream truck, and sometimes, Caden, they'd allow you to get on the ice cream truck and touch you in places that made you feel good. SOD. Trying to find. Oh my God, my couch, my parents' couch had a dent on my head where my head used to be from talking to my girlfriend all night long. All night long. My mom would be like, Jeffrey, it's 12:30. Fucking hang up the phone. And then I'd go in my room and I had a Coca-Cola can phone and I'd call my baby girl up. I'd be like, hey, baby. Bullet Boys and Saigon Kick. I had a fucking Coke can. It was a phone. And it had the numbers at the bottom. Dude, old times were the best. Fucking Jimmy, the Superfly Snuka. Fuck yeah. Nino, you sexy motherfucker. What's up? No, I wasn't a big Deadhead. I didn't get into the Dead. I like G.G. Allen though. Never saw a Coke phone. Coke phones were the greatest. G.G. Allen was, oh my God, G.G. Allen was my king back when I was in 7th grade. I did plenty of acid in my days. I liked music. I didn't like fucking house music. All my friends liked the Dead, but I couldn't listen to them. And Fish. All Star Wrestling was great. Wait, you sold a car to Trevor Dunn? I mean, my friends loved the Dead. I liked Ripple. The song Ripple was good. A couple other songs, but I couldn't, it was too slow for me. You know what I mean? My alter ego, when I used to call chicks, my alter ego was either Trevor Dunn or Trace Bruins. That's so funny. I sold a car to Trevor Dunn. I love the Smurfs. This is one of the best live streams we've ever had. Fuck yeah. Fabulous Freebirds. Lion-O from the Lion King's greatest. J.C. Penney Christmas catalog. Do you remember how the J.C. Penney's Christmas catalog used to smell? Or like the LL Bean catalog? Remember how good that shit smelled back in the day? Like everything just ET. I had a Kuwahara bike because of ET. Wow, they're going real slow. Did you guys see how slow they went? Did you guys see that or no? Was that just me? Right? That was fucked up. A car just went by wicked slow, like literally stopped in front of my house. That was weird. Mr. Bung's a moron. No fucking shit, dude. That is great. I don't know, it was an SUV. It was definitely an SUV. Williams Floyd saw where they filmed Goonies. That's sick. I loved Goonies. Goonies was my favorite. Your hair is very shiny, Jeff. It's got my I've got like the tints of blonde, brown, and gray. The nostalgia. Gotta love it. Burbs was great. The Money Pit. Remember the Money Pit? Oh, Space Ghost. Oh shit. Oh, Space Ghost was my shit. I love the Space Ghost. And the Mantis guy. Fuck yeah. Dogman, you came in. You're too young to remember Lost Boys when it first came out in the theaters, though. Holy shit, the Gong Show. Now we're getting way, way back there, Steven Schwartz. 83. Still a little too young there, Dogman. You came. No, I'm just kidding. Maggots, Michael. How's those worms? I know, Jakey. I know. Bad shit's gonna happen. Or how about the fucking greatest movie, one of the greatest movies ever was Pump Up the Volume. You guys remember Pump Up the Volume? This is Happy Harry Hard On. Fucking great movie. Yup. I'm older than you, Jeff. Revenge of the Nerds was great, booger. Oh, Pump Up the Volume was my jam, though. I love Pump Up the Volume and Gleaming the Cube. The Warriors was fucking awesome. Dude, I know somebody that's my age that has never seen The Warriors. How the fuck have you never seen The Warriors and you're fucking almost 48 years old? I'm sure Christian Slater was a creep. I'm sure he's like a young Jack Nicholson, but he's got a creepy kind of pedo vibe with his fingers. Like, he's like Smithers from fucking Simpsons. Mallrats, great movie. 16 Candles, Breakfast Club, Pretty in Pink, all my favorite movies. John Cusack. Fuck yeah. I was slinky in my pants. Savage lunatic. I used to play Mortal Kombat all the time. I was Johnny Cage. I would go to fucking arcade and I would dump quarters in there. I would steal my dad's roll of quarters to go to the fucking to go to the mall. Clint, my dad is doing well. Thank you for asking. He's gonna have surgery again in November. But thank you for asking, Clint. I appreciate that, brother. Come out and play. Yes. Dude, I almost bought the Breakfast Club vinyl. I almost bought it, but I fucking didn't. And I'm so mad that I didn't the other day. Spicoli, oh shit. That was a great movie. Fucking Sean Penn, man. Friday the 13th, Dean Ferguson. Friday the 13th, the movie, or Friday the 13th, the TV show? You guys remember the TV show? Woman in Red, Weird Science. Yes, Weird Science was great. Chet from Weird Science with the shotgun, dink right on the head. That was fucking great movie. Kelly LeBrock was hot back in the day, but then she ruined herself by taking Steven fucking Seagal's Peter in her. Old Steven Seagal ruining Kelly LeBrock's coochie. Friday the 13th TV show was badass. Return of the Killer Tomato. Monster Squad. Scary German guy. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Oh, War Angel. Steven was hot. Ah! Yeah, he did. Old Steven Seagal pounded that. He's like, hey, Kelly, you're looking pretty hot. Watch me do my Aikido. Dude, did you see it? Sleepaway Camp was filmed in Argyle, New York, which is like 20 minutes west of my house. Dude, that movie freaked me out. At the end, when the fucking chick had the dick, I was like, what the fuck am I watching? Porky's 1 and 2 with the soap and the Peter. Oh, no good. Oh my God, 876 Evil. Holy shit. I forgot all about that movie. Pumpkinhead was great too. Dude, that movie Sleepaway Camp scarred me for life. Just scarred me for life, man. I saw that and I was like, I was only like 6 watching HBO. All right, guys. 3 hours and 20-minute live stream. I want to let you know that I had a blast tonight. I fucking had a blast. Dude, we have more likes than subs right now. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I don't think I've had this much fun on a live stream in a while. I'll tell you what, you guys got me out of my depression tonight. So thank you. I'll probably be depressed tomorrow, but fuck it. I had a great night tonight. That's all that fucking matters. Guys, you make my night. Libra, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday, ma'am. And I wish you had emailed me and let me know it was your birthday because I would have sent you something. Guys, you fucking rock. Thank you. Wait, Terry Funk died? Dick Buckus and not Terry Funk? Terry Funk died? Terry Funk died? All right. Pyro Bob, awesome hanging out with you. I'm glad you joined. We do a little things different on our live stream. We have a lot of fun though. Libra, Sandhoff, Jen Cox, Truth Quest, Caden, Nino, you sexy MFer. Janie, have a good night. I hope you feel better. Yeah, Nino, you're definitely late, brother. Definitely late. Guys, stay safe. Don't let your meatloaf and don't talk to strangers. Love y'all.